Thanks for joining me guys for another video beer review. Taking a look at a beer from Unity Brew Co out of Southampton. They went out of business, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but they've been bought back. So it's nice to see these guys back on the scene again, and this is their, I think it's a flagship beer that they've done. Only the Sea, Hazy IPA. 5.8% ABV. There is a little bit of gumph on the back of this one. Our award-winning Hazy House IPA combines the best of East and West Coast styles. A big dry hopped mosaic brings the juice backed up by Columbus and suitable dampness, big, fruity and crushable. 440ml can. Yeah, it was a shame really that these went out of business. I don't know the ins and outs of it all really, but any sort of half decent craft brewery that goes out of business is a shame. But yeah, back in the show again. I don't know if they got bailed out or not. Like I said, I don't know nothing about it. All I knew is that they were around and then they just disappeared. So let's give it a whirl. Picked this one up from Ghost Whale. Well, I say picked up. I bought some beers from them guys on Thursday, and he said, do you want some free beers? And I said, yeah, alright then. So he gave me 2 cans of Unity. I had the other one last night, and I forget what it was, but I thought I'd turn the camera on for this one. Packaged on 1st of the 10th 24, best before 1st of the 4th 25. So still in date, but coming to the end of its life. Should be alright though. Doesn't taste of copper and all when it's buckshy. I know if I was ever sent to Southampton work-wise, around sort of West Key area, there used to be a co-op. It's not there anymore now. It's closed down. They used to sell quite a lot of Unity stuff in there, and I always used to buy a couple of cans. It was pretty cheap and cheerful, and it was decent beer really. Okay, beer in the glass then. That looks really great, that does. Nothing getting through it, so it's leaning more towards the New England side of things on appearance. Beautiful vibrant orange colour. 1 and a bit finger, lumpy bumpy finger with white on the top. Yeah, all tropical really for me. Lovely mango and pineapple sort of aroma to it. Cheers. Yeah, a nice bridging the gap between East and West. I do get it in there. It's probably, for me, it's more an East Coast beer leaning towards a West Coast beer, and that's only on the finish with a little bit of pithy bitterness coming in, but intake wise it's really, really nice. Bang, tropical fruits, big time. Really, really juice forward IPA. You know, the old taste buds start salivating to it, and then you get a little suggestion of Westy on the finish. Not a great deal though, but I think yeah, geared up more to an East Coast beer with a nod to the West Coast style, but it works really, really nicely. I can see why it's a house beer. I'm sure it goes down pretty well. I could have a few glasses of that and not get too bogged down with it. It's really tasty, it's juicy, full-bodied mouthfeel to it, with a little bit of bitterness just to wrap things up. Yeah, mango and pineapple for me all the way. Nice little bit of sweetness, well balanced. Yeah, good stuff from Unity. Like I say, it's nice to see them back on the scene again. Hazy IPA, only the Sea. There we go. That's another one done. See you on my next one. Cheers.